I don't know where the weeks go. It just seems to be getting quicker and quicker. Right. Hello, Dawn. How are you doing? Hello to everyone. Hello, Heidi. Thank you for jumping on. When you jump on, let me know where you are in the world. So how does this work? So first and foremost, I tune into the collective energy. The collective energy is something that affects all of us. It lets us know what's going on, how that's going to affect us. And then we can look at the individual processes of how that's going to affect us personally. So, March is going to be a bumpy month. We've got lots and lots going on. Let's just check I am live. Yes, I am. So let's get to it. Let's have a look and see what the collective energy is like going on. And then we can tune in to what's happening for you. Oh, thank you, Dawn. You're very lovely. Went out last night, so I did my hair. What is everyone up to this weekend? Hello to Heidi in Cardiff. Do let me know where you are in the world, guys. Let me know what's the weather doing where you are. It's a little bit cold here this morning in the West Country, that's for sure. It's a little bit chilly, though it's been a bright week. So, we've got to be thankful for that. So, do you know, it feels, it's like tuning this collective energy. I'm feeling a little bit disorientated. It certainly is an ungrounded energy at the moment. Do you know what I'm going to do? Is I'm going to grab a major arcana and let's just see. Hello to Scotland, raining. As you jump on, let me know where you are in the world. Hello from Hartlepool. How's it? See, didn't I say to you about the unsettling energy? This is how my guides work with me, the devil. Now, the devil is not necessarily a bad card. The devil energy is about our ego. It's about what distracts us. That's kind of like I'm feeling distracted. As I go into this, it's like I can't focus my energy. I can't ground it in. And that's what the devil energy does. It distracts us to things that aren't really serving us. It's kind of like the negative aspect. It's our ego energy. So our ego is, it's the little voice on the shoulder that tells you can't, you're stupid, you're this, you're that, and all the things that you can't do. So we have to sort of brush the devil energy off. What is it that you're attached to that doesn't serve you? What is it you're attached to where you waste your time, whether that's on social media, scrolling through people talking, just watching endless scrolling where you could be redirecting your energy at a greater place. Who are you attaching your energy to? Whereas that's not good for you, where you're focusing on what they're doing rather than what you are doing. So we've got the devil energy in and around. That probably has a lot to do. We've got Venus went direct as well. So that kind of gets us surging forward, gets our vital force moving. And also Venus retrograde, we're going into Mercury retrograde. We're moving into the full moon in Virgo as well in a couple of weeks' time. So lots and lots of things happening. So the other stuff that's coming up. So we've got Independence card, number 9. We're in the number 9 year. Independence is about creating your own path. So this is exactly. So if you're new to my channel, you don't understand how I work. I have a team of guides that I work with. I'm not a traditional tarot reader. It's very much, I just don't know if I am live on that. I don't know what that is. Let's delete that. Yes, let's delete that. I don't know what that is. Anyhow, I'm not a traditional tarot reader, so I tune into a team of guides that open up the gateways to your energy, certainly through imagery within the cards. That's kind of how I work. And our independent energy is like, look at the snake. The snake is coming forward, but this is not a bad snake. I feel like this is a good snake. It's like directing you in the energy that you need to follow. What distracts you? This is what we started with the devil energy, is other people's energies, other people's opinions, other people's come over here and look at my energy, be more focused on my life when you actually need to be focused on yours. You need your independent energy. And it's almost like the snake is anchoring around your auric field. So it's like nothing can get near you. You don't want anyone around you. You might feel a little bit like a hermit at the moment, not really wanting to be around. And we've also got the child wounding card that comes up, the inner child. That's going to come up things that you get triggered on, things that you need to work on, things that you, where your wounds are. This is our child healing. So when we've got healing energy coming up, we kind of don't want to be around other people's energy. We don't want to be around what they're doing, what doesn't work for them, blah, 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 blah. All this, like what's distracting you. So be aware of this energy at the moment. Don't get distracted. Really kind of anchor in where it is you need to go and focus on for you. Let's just have a look. What else? So for all of you that are jumping on, welcome. Thank you for joining me. I'm just tuning into the collective energy at the moment because it has an impact on your own personal situation. These are how my guides work. We piggyback onto the energy. Remember, we are collective energy. Okay, so this is really interesting. We've got the 5 of Cups and we've got the 3 of Cups. So this is about our heart energy. The Cups cards are about what our emotions, what's hitting us in the heart area. So are we going to be looking back on what didn't happen, looking back on what made us sad and what made us upset? Or are we going to go out there and are we going to celebrate? And we're going to do fun things? Are we going to find new people to bring into our lives? Are we getting distracted in the devil energy? Things that we can just leave behind. The ego is telling us to, focus on other people, get involved in their lives, get involved in things that are going on with them. No, we don't want that. We want to focus in our own energy and the happiness that we can bring to ourselves. Remember, it's an inside job, inside out. What you're thinking on, what you think on, you bring into your world. So that's where the collective energy is. So let's have a look and see what's going on for you guys. Morning, Trina. How you doing, my darling? So if you've just jumped on, welcome. My name's Luna, Spiritual Warrior UK. Bit of housekeeping. If anybody sends you a message that their spirit guides have a message for you, it's nothing to do with me. I get them jumping onto my live all the time. It annoys me intensely, as you will find out if they jump on. Please report them or ignore them. It is a scam. It's nothing to do with me. And if somebody needs to jump on somebody else's channel when they're live, I would question, 1, their motives, and 2, their abilities. So now we've got that going. If these readings resonate and you would like a personal reading on a one-to-one basis, all my offerings are at my website, thespiritualwarrior.uk. There is an online diary. It will show my availability. I'm quite busy next week, but I do have a few slots that are available. So do have a look at that. I do work evenings because I have a lot of clients in the States and I need to make sure that they can book in as well. So if you would like a reading, how does this work? Do give us a tap, do give us a follow, do give a thumbs up and give us a share. It is a lovely energy exchange. Helps me, helps the algorithm, helps all the things in the background, and it also allows me to stay on here longer. So if you are following, you will go to the top of the list. We also have loads of people jumping on. So put your name, put your date of birth and your question and a little emoji. We love emojis. Emojis always catch my eye. And I'll just see where I'm drawn. So we're going live. We're at Facebook. We are on YouTube. We're on TikTok. And we are on Instagram every Friday morning, 10 o'clock. Let me just, I've got a heated blanket down by my feet. My feet are cold. And that is no good for anyone. Okay, let's have a look. Where are we going first? Where are we going? Okay, Parveen 14, this is for you. Is Dalvinder really genuine about how sorry he is for hurting me? Let's have a look. Parveen, Dalvinder. Is Dalvinder sorry? That's a bit clunky. I don't like that energy. Sorry. If you would like a quick reading, do put your questions, your name, your date of birth, and a little emoji. Come on, darling, give us some answers. There we go. I take the flying cards. I'm not a bad shuffler. This is my arrangement with Spirit. I do feel that he is. We've got the loyalty card, but I also feel like there's a but. And also what makes me feel of a but is this self-sabotage card. Now, this is how my guides work. What did we look at earlier? The first reading, the general collective reading, was the devil energy. Okay, this card, the self-sabotage card, is the number 15. It is the same frequency as the devil energy. So, you know, you always need to be careful with people that self-sabotage. I love this card. It's one of my favorites. You know, look how beautiful she is, how much I care for you, how much I want you. I didn't mean to hurt you. I'm so sorry. But I did it anyhow. So, you know, it's like I feel that you need to be cautious. It's not that he's not sorry. He is sorry, but sorry is a word. You know, there is loyalty there, but, you know, it's like the feeling that I'm just going to pull some more cards on this because it is this devil energy. And the devil energy is, what are you chained to? What are your repeated patterns that you keep doing that you can't seem to stop? So it doesn't really matter how sorry you are. You just need to stop doing it. And that's my worry with it. Okay. So this is a time for healing. So there is regret there. Absolutely. There is regret. But I do still feel that you need to be cautious. He does see you in great light. He does see you as his person. You are the Empress. You know, everything that he could ever want. It doesn't always matter. Not when we've got this energy around. Because it's like, you know, when anybody's addicted to anything, whether it's sugar, whether it's alcohol, whether it's negative energy, negative frequency, unless you make that choice to not do it again, if you've got a self-sabotage element within you, it's like, okay, I'm going on a diet, and then you end up eating cake all day. I'm really sorry that I ate cake all day, but I still did it. I just got to stop eating cake. You know, it's that energy. So it's yes and no. There is, like, in the human perspective, yes, sorry. In the back of the brain, I need to make sure that this isn't going to happen again for me. So I hope that helps. I know it was not a simple yes and no. I don't like simple yes and no's because life is just more complicated than that, isn't it? So anyhow, I hope that helps. Let me know, Parveen. Let me know. You are welcome, my darling. You are welcome. Okay, where else are we going? Also let me know where you are in the world, because it's just really nice to connect with you all. Michelle. Hello, Babs. How you doing, my darling? Michelle. Should I stay abroad and move back home? I kind of like, I'm going to pull a card on it, but I kind of feel abroad at the moment. Yeah, I feel like there's balance where you are. I feel like it has its purpose. We've got the healing card here. I feel like it is, you know, it's like what again is what I'm getting. Again, we're jumping on the back. It's not the devil card in the fact of what I shouldn't do, and it's a negative aspect. It's almost like the head and the heart are not talking, or they're talking different conversations. So the heart kind of feels like stay, and the head is kind of going, go back home. And sometimes we've got to get correlation between our head and our heart. Good morning, Jim. How you doing? How are you in Ireland? I do feel like there is a draw to go back home. It makes you feel secure. It makes you feel stable. But I also feel like you're enjoying it when you're abroad. Okay, I'm going to reword the question. Okay. Give me 2 cards if Michelle goes back home. Give me 2 cards if Michelle stays abroad. Okay. The decision is yours. If you go back home, there's the card that says yes, that's travel, and it will be great and you'll feel great. You know, the Empress is lovely, it's nurturing, people around you, you'll feel safe and secure. Lovely. If you stay where you are, you'll get grounded and you'll heal. You know, there's never, ever, as always, a simple yes or no answer. That is life. So it is always much better to ask broader questions. So I hope that helps, Michelle. It's like, ask yourself the question, and where does it feel? Where's the energy? It's like, do I stay here? Does that make me feel, you know, does that excite me? Do I feel light inside? Do I want to go back home? I feel light inside. Like, I feel like both. So stay where you are a little bit longer. You don't have to make the decision straight away. You know, that's what I feel. I feel like it feels more like it's not the right time to make that decision. So I hope that helps. Thirsty work. Good morning, Sally. How are you doing, my darling? So lovely of you to jump on. Naya, will you find love and happiness in life? Okay, so of course you will, but it's like, what is happiness to you? You know, open-ended questions, you know, am I going to be happy? Am I going to find love? You know, spirit will always say yes, because love comes from within us and it's our choice. So what happens is, if you have a block, and I'm going to have a look at that in and around. Okay, so what happens with your chakra system is that sitting more in your grounded energy kind of keeps you a little bit more locked in. What I mean by that is that it feels safer. So there is an energy in and around love and happiness where you don't quite feel safe. So let me know if that resonates for you, because that's what I'm getting when I'm tuning into your chakras. Thank you. It's like when I go up into your heart space, it's like my forebrain says, yes, that's what I want. I want to be happy. I want to find love. I want to find connection. But when I go into the deeper elements of it, which is like our subconscious, it's like, I'm not sure that feels particularly safe for me. So that's the kind of energy that I'm getting around you. So you need to do the work on that. You need to, you know, go in. What did we get in the beginning? The inner child work. We got the devil card in. I kind of want it, but I don't want it. That self-sabotage. It's like we have to tune in to our focus and get that alignment coming in. Otherwise, we're saying to spirit, I do want it. No, I don't want it. I do want it. No, I don't want it. And it's like, well, what do I bring in? So I hope that makes sense to you, because, and also, it's interesting what just flew out. So I love the flying cards. We've got the hangman. So at the moment, you're in hangman energy. But if you get out of that hangman energy, got the 2 of cups. So that is relationships and soulmate energy coming in, which is what you want, but you need to get out of that first. So it's like, you know, we create everything in our world. When we're not seeing love come in, it's because we're creating some blocks. We're not always conscious of them. They're not always from this lifetime. I know it gets very confusing, but it is what it is. I don't make the rules. I just tell you what they are. Okay. Where else? Hello to everyone on YouTube and Facebook. Good morning to you all. Happy Friday. This is the 7th of March, 2015. How are we in March already? You know, that's great. Isn't it lovely having these lighter nights? We feel lighter. The sun's kind of out, trying its hardest to warm up. We love it. It puts a spring in our step. It really does. Okay, Abby. 16th of the 9th, no, 16th of the 2nd, 1999. General. Do you know, I got this tickle in my throat, and now I'm tuning into your energy. I've got it again. I'm going to get one of these. Abby. Okay, Abby, General, we've got Father Healing, which is really interesting because we've got the healing card that came up in the collective energy. This is how my guides work. When I tune in to this, when I open up to the energies of all these energies that are in and around, I get a protective layer that's around me. It makes us a collective. So everything that's coming on, the readings in the beginning, if I don't get to you, have a look at the start of the readings. If this is not repeated on TikTok, it's not, but you can go onto my Instagram or YouTube channel or Facebook, Spiritual Warrior UK. That's it across the board. You'll find me and you can rewatch this. So have a look at the collective energy. It was the healing card that came out. We've got Father Wounding or Father Healing. Your personal power increases if you give father related issues to heaven. So, you know, have a look at the masculine energy or the male figures that you're bringing into your world. Also worthiness, know that you deserve to receive in good ways. So for me, very much the energy is what I'm getting is this overgiving energy. This is related in and around masculine wounding. I feel like it's quite a few lifetimes actually. They take me back. I'm lightheaded. Like kind of probably 3 lifetimes. So I feel, yeah, you're definitely in. This is another healing card. You're definitely in the energy of healing. You know, also when Venus goes into retrograde, Venus retrograde is about our love, our connection, our finances, you know, how are we living our life? How do we feel in ourselves? That love energy that we've got. And it's in retrograde at the moment, so it brings up a lot of past stuff. It's a great time to do healing because we can think about wherever we've been hurt, wherever we've been wounded, and do the work on yourself. If you keep pushing back your wounds, all you'll do is keep attracting people in that then mirror that wounding to you. It's like you cannot put your head in the sand with your wounding. You just can't. It doesn't work like that. Hello, Bill. How are you doing? Hello, beautiful soul. Back to you. What a lovely comment. So I hope that helps, Abby. So you are definitely in a time of healing. We're all in this time of healing. It's a good time to heal. Okay. Let me have a look, Dawn. Just need to clear the energy. There is certainly some. Sorry if that was loud. Got this. I don't know what it is. Something's like irritation in my head. My main gift is I'm a clairsentient, so I feel a lot of stuff in my body. Gift and a curse. All rolled into one. Let's have a look. Dawn. Yeah, got the 3 of Cups, Dawn. So not overly a positive energy in and around it in the reverse. Yeah, summertime in the reverse as well. So for me, that's kind of chilly, and I got spirit shivers as well. Also got the rise of the warrior. You know, the rise of the rise of the warrior is about protection. It's about, you know, having your guard up because you need to have your guard up. So definitely, Dawn. And I keep getting this kind of tingling in my head, like on the left side. So like affecting the mental state. Is that, it's like, does it keep popping in your head? So that's kind of what I get in, which is a little bit irritating. Yeah. Don't like it anyhow. Don't like the energy. Let's just clear that around. Okay, where are we going now? Oh, that got down my throat. a lot of throat stuff that's coming up at the moment for me. Where are we going? So thank you for everyone that's jumping on. It's so lovely for you to join me. If you're new to the channel, welcome, welcome, welcome. Do give us a like, do give us a follow, give us a thumbs up and a share. It is a lovely energy exchange. Also watch out for the scammers as well. Ancona, is that how you say your name? Ancona, I think so. Will I get a high-paying job after graduating with an MBA? I would say that the main thing. I told you there was some throat stuff coming in. I say the main thing in and around that is that you need to believe it. There's some self-doubt. Self-doubt that's stuck in your throat chakra, which is now currently stuck in my throat chakra, in and around your belief. I do feel like there's stepping stones to, do you know what you need to do? And it's so difficult in and around money and love and all aspects, really. When we get really, really attached to something, it's like we make the energy sort of clunky and it slows it down. It's just like release the energy of, I need this, and I need, it's, just allow it to flow. There's a lack of flow in and around, what's coming in. That doesn't mean to say that it's, let me be clear on that. It doesn't mean to say it's not coming in. It would just flow better if you release it. It's like, don't focus so much on, I need a high-paying job. It's like focus on, in my heart space, I want to be happy and feel fulfilled with the job that I'm doing, because, and it's not that the money's not going to fulfill you. It's not that, but it's the frequency that goes behind it. And at the moment, the frequency behind getting that high-paid job, it's not there. It's more of a stress response. So it's in my headspace and it's getting stuck in my throat. And now I've kind of cleared that. When I can drop down into my heart with it, it's like, oh, I know it's coming in and this is going to be amazing. And all my hard work, I'm so glad that I did it. It means the same thing, but it's completely different frequency. Whereas at the moment, it's a bit like, I'm going to get this job. And that's not going to help. It's just going to slow things down. You need to just sort of like shift that around, rotate. You're saying to me, rotate that into a different thing, like see yourself in this amazing job, see yourself enjoying it, see yourself, putting the suit on and feeling great and all the hard work was worth it and feeling yourself light up. That's what I feel. And then it will come in. Yeah, that's what I feel. Lots of stuff in and around money today, which is really, really interesting, considering that Venus is in retrograde. So she is in retrograde until the 13th of April. It's quite a long time. What does that mean? It means that it doesn't mean that you're not going to meet anyone with regards to love. It means that you just might want to delay it. It means that people from the past might come back. It means that past woundings might come back that you have to think about with regards to work and promotions and money. It means that it just gets a little bit clunky. It doesn't flow. You're trying to sort of like anchor something down, and it's just not as out of Venus retrograde. Venus is going direct. It's like money's coming in. It's more flowing. It's just a nicer energy. So it just works better. So we just kind of have to maneuver in and around that. So yes, let's have a look. I hope that makes sense. Why is it that so many relationships are breaking down? Well, I can definitely answer that one for you. We're in the year number 9, and number 9 is all about our contemplation. It's about where we are. It's about where we want to go. So if there's anything that within your relationships that's just not serving you, if it's become flat, if your frequencies are different. So what happens with relationships when we meet, we're on the same frequency and then we attract. It's like magnets. So when one person grows and the other one doesn't, it's a frequency. So you get a mismatch. You can realign that frequencies if both parties are willing to, reconnect. We are energy frequencies, and that's what a lot of people forget. So what this 9-year is really bringing up things from the past, your healing. Remember what we started with at the start of this devil energy in what are you chained for? What are the, is there a pattern in the people that you keep bringing in? You keep bringing in wounded people. Recognize that, bringing in people where there's not reciprocity, so you're giving more and they're taking more of your energy. Bringing people in that are honoring you. That's what you've got to look at, and that's what this energy is happening at the moment. Good morning, heartfulness and mindfulness. So lovely for you to join me. Thank you. So thank you for everyone that is jumping on. There's a lot of you on today. It's always lovely. I am trying to do Wednesday evenings. Like, shockingly, I get to the end of the day and I'm just like, oh, can I be bothered? I might need to bring it forward a little bit. At the moment, I'm supposed to be doing 8:30. It's in my schedule, but I might have to start it a little bit earlier. I'm just so rubbish. I was awful doing it this week, and then it just kind of went a bit wrong. So I know I keep trying to get into the flow, but I will get there. We're work in progress. We are work in progress. Good morning, Linda. How are you doing? Okay, Serena, let's have a look at you. Capricorn, 18th of the 1st, 69. Great year, Serena. Let's do a general. Okay, let's go to these. This card. Serena. So if these readings are resonating for you and you would like to book a personal reading, all my offerings are at the website, thespiritualwarrior.uk. I have a live calendar so you can see my availability. I do live Zoom calls, I do video recordings, and I do face-to-face. I am based in the city of Bath in the southwest. If you are in and around there, come and say hi. Or Zoom like this. Makes no difference to me. That's how I work. Serena, I'm hearing take a step back and see it from a bigger viewpoint. That's definitely what I'm getting. And try not to control the energy. I feel like you've just got to take each day as it comes. We've got the surrender card and we've got the loyalty card there. I've also got morning affirmations. I feel like there's lots of change coming in for you. I don't feel like you can see where you're going, so it feels a little bit unsettling. That's also a lot to do with the inner collective energy at the moment. But you can anchor that in where it is you want to go and where it is you want to direct it, to put your focus on where it is you want to go. So it does feel quite unsettling at the moment. I feel like that's because you don't quite know where you're going and there's lots of change coming in, but I feel like it's changing in a very transformational way. It also could be coming in very, very quickly, because I feel like the energy is quite intense. If you can feel that I'm talking quite quickly, that's the energy that's coming through me. So it feels like it could have been like it's one thing after another, and it's like, oh my God, like what is happening? It's almost like take a breath, it's surrender to the energy rather than fight against it. They're bringing me to this thing that you kind of, it's like, if you're in the winter, like we're coming into the spring, but if you're in the winter and you hate the winter and you hate the rain and you hate the cold, it makes the winter really long and crap and miserable and wet and grey, emotionally, physically, and out there. If you decide to fall in love with the rain, it puts the whole focus differently on the winter. It's all about our perception, and now our perception is about our mind. Where did we start? We started with the devil energy. The mind is the ego. It is the devil energy. My guides always do this. They bring us back round. And the devil energy is about looking at things differently. Where can you see the positive in where you are? Where can you see the positive in the situation that you're being shown? Whether you've fallen out with somebody, whether somebody's left you. There is teaching in every single element of life. I'm not saying it's easy. If you're hurt, if you're wounded, or you're worrying about money, it's always difficult. But there is teaching in every aspect. So can you take a step back? Can you see what this is being shown to you? Where are your repeated patterns? Where are you doing the same thing over and over again and not seeing it? This is about waking up to the patterns that hold you back. So go with the flow. Self-love. Again, we've got another card in and around self-healing, self-love. This is definitely the energy of Venus retrograde, or certainly this week and this weekend. So bear that in mind. You know, it's always good, you know, take salt baths, do something lovely for yourself, buy yourself flowers, go shopping, you know, do something that lights you up and that makes you feel amazing. Tell yourself you're amazing. You know, call yourself and leave yourself a voice note. Say to you, you're an amazing human being. Thank you for being you. You know, self-love is very, very important. It lights us up. We have to sometimes do the deep dives and really recognize where our light and where our energy is being focused, and we need to refocus it back onto ourselves. It's exactly where we started up at the beginning of this reading. So let's have a look. Where else are we going? Quite lightheaded. We'll be uploading a video to the YouTube channel tomorrow, so do have a look at that, the Spiritual Warrior UK. All the links are in the bios wherever you are. Do give us a like, do give us a follow. Give us a thumbs up and a share if you are new to the channel. Thank you so much for jumping on. This is a lovely energy exchange, and I am here every Friday morning, 10 a.m. as much as I can. Now, I definitely can't do next Wednesday because I've got to go somewhere else, but I will be back here next Friday. And I might even do Friday evening. I'll see. See how the day goes. How are you all? Let's have a look. If I work with Prince this year, will I make money? With a name like that, we'd hope so, wouldn't we? Let's have a look. Where do I want to go? Let's have a look at Prince's overall energy. I like to work in the bigger picture. You know, yes and no's. Remember that everybody has free will. Things can shift and change. Not everything is set in stone. There's different timelines that we can access. I know that's not what we want to hear, but that's just the way it is. I'm a lover of truth. Okay, let's have a look. Okay, Prince's energy, we've got things moving forward and the Hangman in reverse. So I feel like things will definitely move forward. That's a yes for me. Let's just get a little bit more energy in and around working with Prince and the finances in and around that. Oh, Queen of Pentacles. Yes, 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 yes. Yes, 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 yes. Love it. Go for it. Feels really good. See, sometimes when it's clear, it's clear. My hair looks like I've had an electric shock. Where are we going? Where are we going? Sally, are you there? That's interesting after such a long time. Let's ask what he wants with regards to getting in touch. Where are we? Venus retrograde. X is coming back. Venus retrograde. After a year, he's come back and said, do you have some of my stuff after a year? Venus bloody retrograde. What does he want? What does he want? He's not sure. He's not sure that it's something about the energies of he wants to know, Queen of Swords, he wants to know how you react. He's dipping a toe in the water. Dipping a toe in the water. He comes armed. He's a little bit nervous and stepping forward. How's she going to be? Should she meet up with him? It might be worthwhile. Post. Okay, Okay, so if you say to post it, see, this is why I like to ask the bigger questions, because it put context to what you are asking, because it's like nothing is ever a simple yes or no. How many times have I said that today? Like a broken bloody record. Right, if you ask them to post it, that's going to weigh on your mind. Okay, wondering, oh, I wonder what that was about. I wonder what that's about. I wonder what was that about, and it will bug you. Okay, if you meet up, you'll know. It might not be the answer, it might not be the thing that you think, but you'll know. So, you know, that's the answer to that. So I hope that helps you. You're there. Let me know if that helps. But interesting that it's got back in contact in Venus in retrograde. Always happens, guys. Always happens. Where are we? Oh, look, we're at 10K on TikTok. Thank you, everyone. Much appreciated. It does really help the algorithm to get the numbers in. So thank you very much appreciated. Emma, this is for you. Does Mike want to get back? Hang on. Want me back? And does Mike want me back? Okay, so Headspace Mike. Put that back in. Mike, please, with regards to Emma. Where's Mike's headspace with regards to Emma? Headspace. Okay, so headspace, we've got the Page of Swords and we have the Queen of Cups in the reverse. Heart space is the moon. This is kind of illusions and, you know, fear-based. So I would say that he's not ready to reconnect. I don't feel like that. And we've got the Three of Pentacles in the reverse. So unfortunately, I would say no. I am sorry about that. I don't like to give bad news, but I have to give you what my guides give me. You know, the way that I work is that's why I take the flying cards, because I don't really work with what do you call it, spreads. I just let the energy come in because I work with my team. I don't really need a spread. I just feel the energy that comes in with the card. So I have to give you what they give me. So I'm a great believer in that, you know, we get the answers that we need. So yes, Sally, exactly. So, okay. Okay, let's have a look. Okay, Joanne, let's do a general for you. We've got the 27th of the 1285. You Sagittarius or Capricorn? You're on the cusp. I can't quite remember what the date is. Joanne. Oh, goodness me. Those two want to come out. Okay. Okay. We've got war zone and we've got communication. I love this deck so much. Anyone that's interested in the deck that I'm using, this is the Rise of the Warrior Oracle. This is my deck. You can buy it on my website, spiritualwarrior.uk, and also on Etsy, Spiritual Warrior UK. It's a lovely oracle deck, and it is designed as 56 cards that are designed in the upright and the reverse. So the main questions that I get asked during readings of what they want to know, and that's in this deck. It comes with a book as well. So I feel like there is disharmony here, probably in and around somebody else, not necessarily a lover, but somebody. And I feel that it's necessary to speak and sort of heal these wounds, because I don't feel like it's doing either of you any good. 44 for me. Oh, God, goodness me, they're all coming out. I'm going to have a quick look at these. Okay, so we've got passion, so definitely another person. We've got karma, another double digit. We've got health, we've got runner and chaser, and we've got take time out. So for me, with the energies in and around that, I feel like this has been somebody that meant quite a lot to you, that's sort of like definitely touching your heart. I definitely feel that there is disharmony in and around that at the moment that could be affecting you. there is a necessity not to run after the energy, to sort of sit back and let it come to you. But I do feel like communication, looking at a different communication style, will help, and it will also heal as well. So I'm afraid that that's it today, guys. I've got to shoot off a little bit earlier because I've got a meeting at 11 o'clock. So lovely to connect with you. Look out next Friday. That's when I'll be back. Got a new reading going up on YouTube tomorrow. Do check that out, seeing how the current energy is going to affect us. I will put a post up when that is done, and have a fantastic, fantastic weekend. Love and light, everyone. Take care.